Welcome, guys, to the special edition. I am hanging out with Felicia Romero. She's not only a fitness model, but a physique competitor, but she's also a business person. She's got her own boutique gym called Fit Method, and you can find out more about it at frfitmethod.com. Felicia, good to have you back.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Absolutely. All right, let's talk about this.
Yes.
I want to focus on the mindset, because really, our mind determines everything. Determines our level of fitness, our determination, what kind of life we're going to have, what kind of business we're going to have. So let's start with when you decided to open up your boutique gym, Fit Method. Did you have to deal with fear?
Oh, absolutely. I think, I have mixed feelings about this because I feel like fear and faith can't be in the same room. Right? And you have to have faith when you go into anything. And yeah, absolutely, it's scary, and there's this huge risk, and sometimes I wish that I had as much, faith in my relationships and personal life as I do my career and business, because I have so much faith that it's going to work out.
Right.
And so, absolutely, it's scary, but I'm so passionate about what I do, and I love helping people, and I think when your heart is in the right spot and you're driven by that passion, fear sort of takes, second place.
Right.
And you push forth and you just keep going, and knowing that, hey, you might fail, but I don't look at failure as
the end.
I look at it as a stepping stone, because don't get me wrong, there's been a million obstacles in my life, a lot of 4 steps forward and then 3 steps back until you're just moving forward. And so that's how you have to look at business. You have to be driven by your passion.
Yes, no, I like that. And I like what you said there about you weren't focused on yourself, you were focused on your ideal client, how I'm going to help them, all the results I'm going to bring to them. And I think that's something that a lot of people lose sight of, and therefore they fail because they're what do you call it, inside their head or thinking about themselves versus focused on their ideal client.
You have to keep your ideal client in hindsight, because that is who is driving your business. That is who is coming in. Those are your members.
Right.
You have to have that connection with your members in order to succeed. I always am a firm believer that you can have this amazing product no matter what it is, but if you don't have the right people that are pushing that product and that passion and the drive and just that, I guess, that level of respect for it, you're never going to have a great product. It's never going to, flourish.
Right. Okay, so let's talk about this. We've been talking a little bit about ideal clients. Who is your ideal client? When you're thinking, okay, here's the kind of person I want coming into Fit Method, who are you thinking of?
For me, that ideal client is that woman, 25 to 40. She can be a stay-at-home mom or a working mom, because we do have childcare at Fit Method. And they want to come in and they want to enter an environment that is positive, that is reinforcing those positive behaviors and habits and routines, that want to change their body and their life. Not the extreme people that come in, the bodybuilders or anything like that. Not that we don't get that.
Right.
But it's just your everyday woman who literally wants to change her body and change her life.
I like that. It's so important to know who your ideal client is. It helps your marketing, it helps your focus, it helps your employees. Everything revolves around knowing your ideal client. So that's why I wanted to talk about that. All right, here's the other thing I want to talk about. Since you have employees, do you have, or have you figured out a preferred way of hiring and firing employees?
Gosh, that's a tough one. So hiring and firing employees, that is tough, because again, the people that you work with. Now again, even though I own Fit Method, and I have employees and I have the trainers, I never look at myself as the boss. I actually feel uncomfortable saying that. No, we are a team. We work together. So finding a team player who is passionate about your business and about helping others just as much as you, that's who I look for.
Gotcha.
When there is a bad seed, or you start to feel that negativity from somebody, or they're not a team player, those are the people that you don't want on your team, that maybe you're just not a good fit and that you should probably get rid of, because those cancers, the little cancers that sit in a business, and it could be 1 or 2, out of a team of 20, it can bring down the whole team. So you really quick, and you don't want that. I'm all about positivity, positive vibes, positive people, because Fit Method is about inspiring and helping. So that has been the challenge. Being a business owner, I had to take myself out of the trainer hat for a little bit and go into that business hat role. And so hiring people and having that team has been one of the toughest things for me to find. because it's hard to find reliability. It's hard to find passionate people, and
It is.
And once you have them, though, they're like gems. You got to
Yeah.
keep them. You got to keep them happy, and you have to obviously treat them as they're owners of the business as well.
Right, right, and that's so true. Absolutely, I'm a big believer that, and I can't remember who said this, but I kind of live by this: is hire slow and you fire fast. And exactly what you said, you start to get that nag. You start to realize, okay, this person isn't who I thought it was. It's not going to be the fit that I thought it was. Doesn't mean they're a bad person. They're just not a good fit for you or your team.
Right.
Man, get them out as quickly as possible.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, because it'll bring down the whole vibe of the
Yes,
team.
yes.
So you got to keep that positivity up.
And it's going to cost you money. It's going to cost you money with your members or your clients. It's going to cost you money with your other employees, and then it's going to cost you money with having to train that replacement. The sooner you do that, the more money you're going to save, and the quicker you can get going. We're out of time. I'd love to bring you back and pick your brain some more and talk more.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for having me on.
You bet, you bet. Guys, you can check out more about Felicia at frfitmethod.com. If you have any comments, leave them below. Glad to hear it.